Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 2017, or 17 if you will. Today we got a little bit of plowing to do. You might be able to see him, oh there he goes. We got the seeder going in the other field across from us. I hired a worker for that one so I can get two things done. And then from there I have a couple other little projects I've been working on. I had recorded the video that was quite dark yesterday, so I opted not to post it because I wasn't really happy with it. And as you can see in the distance over there in front of us, you can see that we have, I baled this field that we're in currently right now. So that's what we did, and that's what you missed in the last episode. I'm not sure exactly why it got so darn dark, but it was, and I did not like it. So that's why we're not going to do anything about it. We're just going to keep moving, and we'll get this here field plowed, and we'll get the seeder brought into this one, and then I got some mowing jobs I need to do. So in preparation for the preparation for my cattle. Alright, so we're just going to knock this field off really quick. As you can see, I've fitted this here New Holland with the loader attachment, and that's how I was able to move my my straw bales. We don't currently own a trailer as of yet, but that's a work in progress. Yeah, so that is a work in progress. We will get her knocked off as soon as we can. And I did purchase, I sold a bunch of crap, so I offloaded one tractor so that I was able to put towards like more and more the baling. I got myself a mower, which is, where did I put that? It's over there. I got a mower, tedder, and a windrower, or a rake, whichever you'd like to call it. And, well, from there we will start prepping some grass. I may sell a little bit more crop to purchase the actual wrapper. That way there we'll have our baleage, or silage bale, sorry. Baleage. I don't think that's a word. But anyway, in the meantime, we're going to knock this field off while our worker Joe over there does his little thing. This is a strip there I'll have to clean up afterwards. As you can see, we actually pay for our hired help here. Trying to keep this as realistic as I can. Try to keep this here around between 18 and 25 minutes, give or take. That way there, it doesn't get too tedious. I don't want to bore you too badly. I may enjoy it, but not necessarily everybody will. Everybody has their strengths. Some people hate plowing. I used to hate plowing until I discovered soil mod, and I realized that you had to do it, and it is a real step, so I don't mind it so much now. And in this game, I have it activated that every so often we have to actually plow the field, which is kind of a nice little touch as well. Gotta give that one a wash. I washed this yesterday. Oh, that was weird. Oh, World of Warships, you bugger. Don't you dare try to do an update and mess me up. I have to take a sec here. I gotta stop that. Postpone. 12 hours. Postpone. Do apologize for that. I didn't want to stare at that. That's the one thing I hate about World of Warships, I believe. It thinks it should control your machine and tell it to do updates. I'll be fixing that as soon as I get out of this here. Making a mess here. I'm too busy talking. Let's straighten up the rows here a little. Seems to be going along fairly well. Get that cleaned up a little. I like to have a tidy field. It kind of irritates me when it looks like heck. This cultivator and this tractor are quite suiting for each other. They seem to match up very well. Beacons are not needed here, so I won't bother. It's going all right, I guess. Can't complain. I wonder how far Buddy is. He must be on the other end of the field. I don't see him. Money's dropping pretty quick, so he's still out there somewhere. Go back in cab for a little. Slowly. Slowly knocking this field off here. Yeah, I'm going to have to clean that now. It's kind of god-awful looking and I hate it. This pulls this cultivator so effortless. Gotta clean this up at the same time. Should get that piece, no problem. Great. Managed to get 10 bales of straw here out of this field, which is pretty darn good, I feel. We are getting there. I'm looking forward to the mowing because so basically I'm just going to mow any patch I can because I'm just trying to build like a little bit of a stockpile, because the faster we can get into animals, the faster they can produce their dairy and get that revenue, that very important revenue. So that's going to be our next task from here. We'll be doing some mowing. I want to get that knocked off ASAP. Must be approaching finished. He doesn't look like he has a whole lot left. He is coming this way, so that's a good sign. I didn't split the field quite evenly, but that's not really the end of the world. We have a little bit of money. We could actually purchase an additional field if we really wanted to. But I'm trying to sandbag it until I make the proper choices here, because that's all we got. I sold, like I said, I sold one tractor and I sold a bunch of crop because I did some stuff. And all right. Approaching the finish on this side. Great animation, pretty good soil being turned over pretty good. The weather's great, nice and sunny. Approaching just after dinner. That'll only leave this patch up here. Bad at all. I find that's quite well that I got 10 bales out of this little field. Quite impressed with that. Seeing this bit up here. All right. Just knock this a little bit. We'll go down the other side and just keep going around in circles until she's all completed. And I'll touch up these bits as I can't stand the look of that. Take us long now. Must be 1, 2, 3. 3 or 4 more up and downs. We should be on our way with that. Oh. I get this here knocked off, and it'll be almost about the same amount of time that Buddy on the other tractor will be darn near complete. But anyway, as it works, we'll just prep ourselves to go and get some mowing done. Actually, probably by the time we get this plowed and he gets that done, it'll probably be all we'll get done in this episode. So this is technically should have been episode 3, but I hated how episode 2 looked. It was very, very dark, and I didn't want anything to do with that. Not very straight. See, it was almost nothing on the other end, and then we got a whole lot over here. Should pretty well wrap this one up. It didn't take us long to knock that field off. Just going to clean these little bits here as they look like hell. Pretty decent. Oh, a couple spots on that end. Oh yeah, he's down to his last couple little rows here. That's great. That's actually going to time perfectly. little bit over here that I want to knock off. Put this fellow away. I think we can mow all that stuff there, like I was saying earlier, that way there. We'll start prepping for our cattle. So while our helper fella finishes up, we're going to slide over and we're going to grab our mower. So as you can see, this is the mower I opted to grab. I enjoy using this style of mower. This is what I would have used in Watts Farm for 2015. Kind of cool. So this is obviously a New Holland. Disbind 313. I'm gonna try her out right here. Nice and wide. Oh. Just gonna run it straight here. Normally we would pull it off. Actually, let's do it. The sounds are awesome. That sound was pretty freaking cool. So what we're going to do, we're going to run over here. I'm going to grab our tractor guy as he looks like he's finally finished. Or did he run out of... No, that's it. Yeah, so he basically, he still has seed, so that's great. So what we'll do, we'll set him off on this field as we do our mowing later. In the meantime, we'll just kind of put him over here out of the road. Park him off the path here. Out of sight and out of mind. Or not so much out of sight, but you get the point. Well, there you folks have it. We're going to call this an episode. This will become the new episode 2 of Goldcrest Valley. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please do. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye for now.